well said. Welcome, everyone, and thank you for your time. Thank you for staying tuned with us. You are on Key Mama Show. Popularly, they call me Key Mama. Feel free to call me Key. And welcome our guest, Mr. Ben Theophilus Comfort, on Key Mama Show. Today, we have this wonderful lady who's going to talk about fashion and, the trend that is going on and what is entailed. Welcome, Miss Evelyn Mensah, to Key Mama Show.
Thank you.
You're welcome. The platform is yours. I welcome you. Tell us, give us a brief background of yourself, your name, where you are located, present. Then the next step, it's how do you enter into the fashion industry?
All right.
Just relax. This is Key Mama
Okay,
Show. This is not a hot seat. So we are having a conversation.
All right, Key Mama. Thank you so much. Like you rightly said, I'm Evelyn Equiavra Mensah. Yes, and I'm a 33-year-old lady striving to make a name in the fashion industry. Currently, I'm located in Cape Coast, Ghana, West Africa, yes. Precisely UCC campus when you get here in Cape Coast. A brief one, I'm the first out of 3 children, and here I am, Evelyn.
Yeah, you are here. You are wonderful, and thank you for to Cape Coast.
Yeah.
Yes. How did you enter into the fashion industry? Like, is there someone in your family who motivates you to go to that route? You chose to go to that route based on circumstances that you find yourself, or is an interest that you have?
Apparently, it's an inborn talent, I would say, because as little as age 7 or 8, my mom realized there's a need, and it's something that trends in the family actually. So she wasn't surprising me trying to put some pieces of paper together, some pieces of fabrics together, trying to make clothes out of them. Instances where I would like to use those baobab flowers, the baobab fruit flowers as models and trying to put some clothes on them, raise my own runways with them. And she realized I'm having some interest in the field. So she started coaching me on that path. And it's landed me in the industry professionally. Yeah.
Okay, so we have 2 types, that's when in the fashion world, we have the tertiary, like you go to institution to study. Some people are, like you said, inborn. When they see the pattern, they see the design, they can do it. Which one is yours? Did you went to a vocational school? You went to college for design? Which?
I engaged in both paths. I went to the secondary school and I read clothing and textiles. But whilst in secondary school, I was being taken to one fashion house every vacation to spend the vacation over there. So I was training also like an apprentice whilst still in secondary school. Then after then, I proceeded to the Polytechnic to read fashion design and textile studies at Kumasi Polytechnic, Kumasi, and then worked with a number of fashion houses also just to get more experience in the field from diverse ways. And later also upgraded the studies at the University of Cape Coast, did Bachelor of Education in Home Economics, fashion option. So I've blended both paths. That is learning in the traditional way, and then academically, I've blended all.
So how many years it really took you to go through the training, both the vocational and how many years it took you? Because we are learning. So
yeah. Currently, my total years of experience in the fashion industry is 17 years. Somebody would ask, how old are you? Yes, 17 years in the fashion industry, because I started sewing for myself right from class 5 or 6. Let me say basics, 5 or 6. Yes, so if I'm reading from that point, it will be even more than 17 years. But from the point where I started attaching with fashion houses, where I can say I can do something a little professional, it's 17 years. So 3 years in the secondary school, alongside my semester break attachment with the fashion house. Then 1 year with another fashion house. That makes it 4 years. And then 3 years at the Polytechnic. That makes it 7 years, like trying to learn from other people. Then I also had 1 year internship personally after SHS, the 1 year gap that we have to stay at home before proceeding with another fashion house. So it's like I was learning from different fashion houses to get to know the skill, how people do handle activities differently, because each and every designer has a way of tackling their work. So I really wanted to blend a lot of knowledge from different experts. So 17 years down the line.
So all this training and all this training went on at Cape Coast?
No. 2 fashion houses I trained with are in Kumasi. That's Fashion One, Bantama High Street, and then KB Fashion also in Bantama. Then the fashion house I was training with when I was in secondary school, A Sense of Styles, and so many eastern region of Ghana. Yes, she's still operating as one of the major fashion houses over there.
That's good. That's wonderful. Now I learned that you have your own company, fashion company,
yes.
right? And what's the name of your fashion company?
Evion Creations.
Wow. Where is it located?
Cape Coast UCC Old Site, Cape Coast, Ghana.
Tell us about it. How did you start it? How did you, we know, because it's not easy. When I'm asking some questions, maybe things are, but I'm asking you for a reason. What year you started and how do you start it? Because a lot of people tend to learn, vocational skills, which is great. But when it comes to be on their own, to have their own, business or find a shop, a company, is a challenge. So tell us about it.
Yeah, it's a dicey one. It wasn't easy. After um, after completion of then Polytechnic, now Technical University, I did my national service, and then after national service, what's next? I wanted to proceed and then further my education, but all attempts couldn't prove anything profitable. So I was just like, there's this old machine mommy gave me. Apparently it was for her. Her dad gave her when she was 5 years old. So she said, you can have it. So I started with that one in the little corner in the house. So You come, I don't have a table, I'll this together trying to make sense. So I did that for 4 years and was able to save something. And I got the support from the family. They started donating some machines to me because they realized that's my passion. That's what I want to do. So why don't they help me? So I get a few more machines, and then I got 1 or 2 apprentices. Then I started working in Bates. After 4 years, I was like, I still want to further the education. So I relocated to Cape Coast because I got admission here at the university. So upon getting here, I had to survive on campus studies, and I still want to do business. So at the hall, I just got some few fabric. I just go to room by room. I was like, I'm selling clothes. They were like, okay, it's nice. They pick one. I was like, yeah, I sew also, so you can bring it. I can do that for you. I said, it's okay. So I started from there, from the hall in Beach, and then later some other halls will hold these beauty pageant shows. So I started liaising with them, trying to get hooked on. So you do those sewings, they give you publicity, and in Beats, I was getting recommendations from my colleagues, from my lecturers, and then from petty support we give to this kind of events that come on. And then I started making it over here in Bates. So we decided to settle here after school. Instead of leaving, I said, no, I'm making prospects in Cape Coast. Why don't I stay back here and try as much as possible also to start from here, because I know Accra is already choked with those who have made the name. So let me hide here and then start something from here also. So that's how I started.
Wow. So currently, how many apprentices do you have under your wings?
Currently, I would say 4, but all 4 at work and pace. And currently, the firm is under a major renovations. We are looking at expanding, and then we want to enroll. Um, Apparently, we have this desire to give back to society. So I'm liaising with NGOs to enroll girl childs who are interested in the field. So we are expanding to create room for that. So whilst we are working, we can still enroll them alongside so that they can also gain something to earn a living with.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Also, I come across that in your final year undergraduate, you use the little crumble symbols to do. Tell us about it.
Yeah. Kimama. Yeah.
Tell us, and why do you choose little crumble symbols to use?
That's my blood.
So that's your blood.
Yes.
So take us through.
Yes. Yeah. My grandma from the Martinian lineage is coming from Somenya, to be precise. So um, I'm so in love with the land. I'm just so in love, and I was also in love with textile designing. So I was like, I want to do something. I want to design some textile, but I don't know what to do. So at a point in time, in a conversation, I heard there were some hinges in the traditional council and blah, blah, blah. So I was like, well, can we find a way of also talking about unity, something that can also represent us as people? So then I focused on the paramountcy that, okay, so if there's something that can unify us, and if there's an image that can be seen as the people, I think it is best seen from the paramountcy. So I decided to put, we have 6 divisions at Yilo Krobo. We have the Bonya, the Nyewe. sorry for those who the pronunciations wouldn't be familiar to you. Yeah. So we have all those divisions. So each division has a unique totem that identifies them. So I decided to put all these totems together, plus the state emblem, which is a king on the back of a sitting on a royal stool on the back of a crocodile, with the hands pointed up high, and the crocodile resting on the mountain. That's the Krobo Mountain. That's our ancestral home. And the crocodile over there is representing a deity that helped them cross the Volta River to their present location. And it was at the mountaintop that they first had their chieftaincy. So it's like they have that as their, the mountain as their firm grounds, and then they owe allegiance to the crocodile, because if it doesn't help them cross over, they couldn't have come that far. So the hand pointed up high is depicting that it's only God that brought us this far. So I was like, it's nice. So I put all this together. And then one thing that identify us as Krobos is our unique beat. So I introduced the beats in the design in a way just to depict us. When you see it, it should give you an information about the people, to tell you that this is whom you are seeing through the cloth. So I dedicated it to the paramount chief, and a good piece was done. A number of prototypes were produced. I sent it to him for the post evaluation juries. He chose one, and then finally we came out with a final cloth for him, which is yet to be produced officially for him, but the prototypes are already here. That he loved it.
Can you show it to us, or since it's not out, you cannot share with us?
I can share with you. He doesn't have a problem with that.
Okay, let's see if you have it with you.
Okay, a minute. Okay. All right. All right, so I'll take you through the prototypes.
Okay.
Yeah. So I hope this is good enough for you to see.
Yes.
Yes. So that's one of the prototypes.
The one in the crocodile and the hand showing up. Yes,
yes.
I can see it clear.
Okay.
Oh, beautiful. I like the colors.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's another, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
You've done a great, great job. Wonderful. Wonderful job.
that's another. Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So he apparently chose this as a post-evaluation jury,
Mm-hmm.
and then he opted some amendments to be made for him. So after everything, the final one to be printed, it's going to be kente with the printed emblems on it.
Okay.
Yes. And it's not going to be our regular kente weaving like that, you know, from the bonnery. We're going to use the broad loop. So this kente is going to be a little sophisticated than the regular traditional kente. Hello, how are you?
So I'm looking
Yeah,
forward to
yeah,
see the final product. And is there
yeah.
a particular reason you use? Because I can see like the pinkish kind of different shades of pink. Is there a particular reason that's popping up?
Y- Yeah, I was actually looking at using purple shades because purple is richly associated with royalty. Yeah, but he also had his choice of colors, so he opted for this.
This one. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So you can see there's a great work done now on the crocodile and then the mountain. If you can really see from the
Yes.
previous ones I showed you. Yes, so this more visible.
This is the
Is that
king's
okay?
choice.
Yes, that's the final work now that's going to be produced for him. That's the
Okay.
final work. Yes, that's
Beautiful.
the king's choice now. Yeah.
You
So
did a great job. You did a great job, and
thank
you are
you.
so talented. Uh, Showing us this design and the work, and you have your own fashion industry, the creation. Do you specialize in just a female or like a male or children? What's your specialty?
Recent fashion. I'm really not specializing, though I love to do more of bridals and traditional words, but I'm all over. I do for unisex kids for any event.
Okay,
So yes, I'm all around.
beautiful. Some network issues, but we
Talk
know
of
that is
home
over.
upholsteries, talk of dressing accessories. Yeah. So
Okay.
I have one guest online whom I produce for. She's in US of comfort.
Oh, comfort you produce for.
Yes, yes, I
You're supposed
produce
to narrate for us, and so
accessories for her. Yeah,
oh, okay, okay.
yes,
I think Comfort will see me one of these days and show me a piece since she resides
definitely.
in the area as I do over here. So I'll meet
She's
Comfort.
doing a great job there. She used them for hampers for different occasions. So as and when she calls in for some pieces to be made, I just do it fast and then ship it to her.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. So
Yeah.
if anybody wants to order something, is there a website that they go to? You have a place like a website where you showcase
No.
your fashion designs over there.
Yes, I have. I have not created a website yet, but through the social media handles, people do contact, and then through recommendations, people
So
do
which are some
contact.
of the sites do you have now that people can go and search?
IG on IG as Evian Creations 2020, then
Mhm.
on Facebook as Evian Creations.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
So
and then the
comparing, since you have
yeah,
been in the industry for some what, 17 years,
yes, please.
comparing from 17 years ago and now, what difference have you seen in the fashion trend?
Hmm. Very wide. There has been a great transformation in the fashion industry now. Um, it's unlike the primitive time when you feel I've done this in a simple form and that's it. Now fashion is taking a different trend that requires much more from you as a designer, even ranging from the sewing notions. When I'm talking of sewing notions, I'm talking about the items we put together to make our beautiful designs, and even the use of some if you really don't have knowledge, you can't use them. So it's inquiring a lot of studies now. It's inquiring a lot of observation and practice. It's touring on a different path that I can say in a while to come, if you can't really get along, you're going to fall out, because it's touring on a higher path now.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Do you do free cuts or you do patterns?
Both.
You do both. I happen
Yes.
to sew a
I
little.
do pattern drafting. I do freehand cutting.
Okay. I happen to sew a little bit, so I have some idea about the fashion.
Oh.
A little bit, but I'm the old-fashioned type, so.
Yeah, so you have to come and learn more.
I think I'll leave it to you to handle and take care of me, so you
All right.
get the modernized patterns and stuff.
Fashion.
Now, you see, Ghana, because Ghana, it's what I know. In Ghana, we are talking about, like you said, the fashion has changed drastically. Before, it's like, yo, just cut the neck, do some gather and put it there. Now, it's with the class and standard.
Yeah.
Do you think the force line, force line,
Okay.
go for first selection, uh, does it affect you in a way, the fashion industry, or it doesn't really bother to it?
Not at all.
Not at
It doesn't. Yeah, it's not bothering, because definitely there are some level of events that you attend that you can't really go with just anything. So it's not bothering at all. And interestingly, a lot of people are rather loving things being made
custom made.
customized for them of
Custom made.
late.
Yeah. We are talking about current
Yes,
fashion.
interestingly. So
Okay.
everybody wants to be like, hello?
Go ahead.
Yeah, they
We are having some
want things
technical
that
issues.
this
Can you
is
hear
me.
me?
When I step in the events, I should be. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, good.
Yeah, they are now interested in the fact that when I step into the event grounds, I should be the talk of town. You see, now because of social media, trending videos and stuff, people are becoming more fashion inclined. They really want to get good stuff made for them each time they want to go for an event or so. So the first thing is really not bothering the industry that much. And even if you really want to be creative, you can still pick on the first things. We have what we call remolding. We have what we call um, enhancement. So there are lots you can do with even those things just to suit each class of people that we have in a society. Yeah. So I don't think it's a bother at all. Yeah.
Well, I think next time, coming back to the Key Mama show, you give us some of your designs, images, so we can see some of your work. We like see is believing, so we
Yeah.
wanted to see some of your works and so forth, so our viewers and listeners can see and also follow you on IG,
Yeah.
Instagram, and so forth. You on Facebook too, right?
Yes. Yes.
Facebook. That's so wonderful. As we are coming to the end of our discussion or conversation, nowadays, our young teenage um, some find it difficult to learn a trade or a vocational skill. They try to tend to the fast routes. They have their own names. Some are the slave queens. Some also have the other names. They don't have the patience to sit, because I remember when I was learning how to sew. I'm telling you, I have to rip a stitches like 10 times, and I can't get upset because it's not straight. You have to do it till it's
Yeah.
straight, and you'll be ripping off, and they don't want to use a sharper or a blade. You have to learn how to.
No.
So I'm telling you, it's a torture to me.
Yeah.
Now, what advice do you have to our young women coming up?
Wow. Thank you, Key Mama. Yeah. Um, our young ladies. One thing I believe is a little money of your own as a woman. It's your strength. Um, Slay queen, whatever. What is it when you can't really fend for yourself? Do you have to rely on someone's pocket every day to make life? No. Yeah, so it's good. It's good you are able to figure out what your interest is. It might not be sewing as I've found myself in. It might be cooking, it might be even selling water in a classical way. I've seen one nice lady recently selling kinky, and the package alone can tell you she's adding class to the
No, the
kinky.
lady with a figure.
Yeah,
Okay.
and my ladies out there, let's learn to value ourselves, because the moment you really don't want to do anything for yourself, you just stoop for anything, any offer that is made to you, and that's a degradation to your image as a woman. And I feel I'll urge my fellow ladies out there, strive hard to figure out something from a little corner. Every great thing you see out there comes out with a little beginning. So in a little corner, you can start something. And by the time you know you've made it, like I'm here today, I never thought I would be hosted on a show like this. I'm all over it now. I can say I'm trending. Why? Because the little pieces I was putting together, somebody is viewing from afar, and someone is also trying to give a help. And I appreciate, because this platform means a lot to me. It means a lot to me because I know definitely someone is going to phone in. At least I want this to be done, and that can give you some few notes to make a living out. So please, let's try and then find ourselves something doing. Let's get ourselves busy. After the degrees, after the masters, whatever, let's still get something to hold on to, because the way the economy is running now, you can't do one thing.
That's true.
You can't do one thing. Yeah.
Before we come to a closing, I would like to thank your guests that come to
Yeah.
support you. Mr. Ben, I can see you say something, Mr. Ben. Shower some praises on Miss Evelyn. Tell us about
Okay.
Miss
All
Evelyn.
right. First of all, I would like to say she's very articulate. Her level of articulation just blew me off, right? And one thing I can also say is you are a very confident woman, and confidence is what is going to take you far,
All right.
right? So, I mean, I know people sometimes do mistake confidence for arrogance, but I can tell yours is not arrogance. Just it's more you are confident in what you say because you know what you do. And
Okay.
all I can say is just keep going at it. Beyond the sky is your limit.
Thank you.
I guess that's all I can say. I mean, I'm very proud of you. Honestly,
Thank you, Benjamin.
I never expected. I've heard so much from this little time that you've been on, and it's just blown my mind. It's just blown my mind wide open. So just keep soaring high. All right.
Thank you, Benjamin.
I have my main man, Mr. Producer, Mr. Francis Opaitete. Your hand is on. Can you turn on your video and tell us?
Okay, Kimama, thank you. I'm honestly grateful to you how you're able to create platform for dynamic and emerging entrepreneurs like our sister. Honestly, I was expecting her to speak about her father has a building in Adan, and this lady has been trying to convert that building into a vocational school to serve that community. And I was expecting her to touch on that project as well. But I must say, Kimama, thank you for creating such a platform for us to see what people are doing in a small corner, the old site of Cape Coast University all the way. But today, you put her on the hot seat and the entire world is seeing her. Like Uncle Ben said, I like her demeanor. I like her way of handling the questions, and most especially her advice to the young man, the young people. The economy is truly in some difficult shape now. And if you think you can survive doing one thing in this country, it's a big joke. So her advice to the young ones too is in place. I'm so grateful. IT Ebling, as we are saying this, it doesn't mean you should go and be solely headed, but that should rather be a springboard for you to reach up to the skies. So continue to do what you do best. And with great people like Kimama around, I think beyond the sky shall be your limits. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Pai.
Sister Comfort Kumi, can you say something if you're available and you can hear me?
Yeah, it's unfortunate I can't show my face, but then the little I can say now, it's Evelyn, God bless you so much.
Thank you, sis.
And I'm so proud of you, because when I left Ghana, it's been a long time.
Yeah.
But then you've blown my mind this afternoon. And all I can say is keep pushing. And I know with the Lord on your side, you can do everything. God bless you so much.
Yeah.
And Mommy,
thank you,
Mommy, thank you so much. And I hope to see you very soon.
Yes, Comfort is going to attend 18, the Key Mama Foundation Children's Day Family Mix and Mingle. So I'm inviting Comfort to attend at Crotona Park, starting at 12 p.m. It's going to be June 18. This is our third year. We try to bring the children together and the family because we are always busy running around. And one day we can sit and just engage in leisure and recreation at the park. So that's the main focus on that. Because if the children know themselves, you know, the community gets safer. Can I hear Mr. Theophilos Owusu? Are you there?
I'm here.
Say something. Thank you so much for holding the grounds for Madam Evelyn. I can see your face now. Talk to us.
Okay. Madam Evelyn, I'm very proud of you.
Oh, thank you,
I have known more about you since we met at the Springboard Ghana Kyoto Butterfly program.
Yes, that's Springboard.
And you are words of encouragement to me as also an entrepreneur or a startup. You actually purchased some of my products that day and encouraged me. God richly bless you.
Amen. Bless you too, dear.
Yeah, Mr. Theophilos, I can see you have a business. Can you tell us where your business is located? Hey, this is an opportunity to learn this.
That's
people to come and see you. So where's your business located, and how can they reach you? If they, I can see some lotions and stuff. Tell us about it so you can get, you know, traffic to your business.
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Theophilos and the network.
He's into cereal foods.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he's having this nutritional cereal foods You have something like tiger nuts with millet, tiger nuts with rice, oats with millet. That's nutritional cereal foods for both kids and adults. That's what he's trading in now. Yeah.
Oh, I see. I wish
Kimama,
you could tell us. Yes,
Yeah.
Francis.
Are you aware that he doesn't only work on fabrics? I don't know why she's withholding a lot of information on this show. She's also
Tell us.
in
Yeah.
because I remember when the team, the Black Mastermind group came from America to hold a conference at the CD conference for University of Ghana. She did some fantastic beadworks for them. And that was amazing. And he's withholding all that information on this platform.
No,
I don't know what she wants to
I'm not.
use that information for.
No, I'm not holding back. Probably maybe I was talking just according to the questions, but I can still add on. Yes, if there's much time, I can.
Yeah, give us the information.
So add on. Yeah. So Kimama, I also do I also do hand woven accessories using the macrame weaving technique. Macrame, it's a French word meaning tying and knotting. Yeah, so we use cords to produce.
Are you the one that's got the bags with a cord?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I think I have one here and I love it.
Wow. Permit me to get up. Let me pick one.
Okay, course. I think I have one here. I have one myself and I love it. It's kind of like a very good quality type.
Yeah. So I have this with me. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
So we do this with footwear. I even have a whole dress made out of this. Like you said, when another time is given, I'll bring some of the work pieces together to showcase to.
Okay. That's good. That's good. I also welcome
the general public. And like my coach, yes, and there's a lot I want to do with him. He has realized my philanthropical works, and then he's coaching me much on how to get on the ladder. Currently, there's this vocational center I want to have established to serve the less privileged in society. Currently, I'm even working with PANFIL, that's a Pan-African Women's Empowerment and Leadership, where they are empowering ladies, young ladies in the fishing communities who were not able to achieve much in the traditional schools. So trying to give them some sort of support. So there's scope for them from the communities and then from the schools, and then they'll bring them to me for training. Same way we want to have this established at Adam because of it also being a fishing community. A little observation that was done over the survey, let me say, realize lots of the youth are dropping out of schools, being it what they call it, being teenage mothers, and a whole lot. Sometimes, let me say, poverty is keeping them out of school. So we want to reach out to them in a little way we can. Try and get them a trade, either being the weaving, being the sewing, or if catering. We are looking at what is trending now, what people are requesting for every day. So the skills that they are going to acquire shouldn't be a skill that will be occasionally needed. So just try to get them something that will fetch them something every day. At least, if you can't get on the ladder to sew as a professional designer, to get out into the arena.
Okay, we're having technical difficulties, but it's been a wonderful conversation with Sister Evelyn Mensah on Key Mama Show. And today is not going to be the last time for her to be on. The next time, she's going to bring some of her products, and she's doing a marvelous job to help our young ladies coming up. I'd like to thank you all. Like you said, go to Avon and on Facebook, Instagram. The spelling is EVEON Creations. Go on Facebook, go on Instagram, and follow our sister right there to, support. It's support and support, so she also can support others. God bless you all, and God bless the supporters that come to support Evelyn on this wonderful conversation. And I wish you all the best. And I'll see you. Don't forget to follow me on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, most of the social platform is Key Mama Show. That is the name. I am the voice for the voiceless. God bless you, and thank you for coming.
Thank you very much. Stay safe and stay well.
Thank you.